Warm welcome you all to channel Meet MIT, that is Math is Tricky.
Warm welcome you all to channel Meet MIT, that is Math is Tricky. Thank you so much for watching my videos and thank you so much for encouraging me. Thank you so much for being with me. Thank you so much for your lovely comments. Once again, warm welcome you all to channel Meet MIT, that is Math is Tricky. Today, in this video, I'm going to share some tips and tricks about basic principle of counting. It is the principle which helps us in counting. Okay, so this is the principle which is very useful for counting. And what is its statement? What does it mean? Okay, so it means that if one thing can be done independently in one different ways. Second thing can be done in two different ways. Third thing can be done in three ways, and so on. Okay, so then what is the total number of ways we can do all the things? Then the total number of ways in which all things can be done is simply n1 into n2 into n3 into ... and so on. This principle is called basic principle of counting. Okay, let me explain this by example. Suppose we have first one question: in how many ways, I'll take one question and explain it. In how many ways a student can enter and exit from a hostel having 5 gates. Okay, so I'm taking one example. Okay, so see here, we're given here 5 gates: 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So now to enter, we can have 5 choices. To enter, there are how many choices? There are 5 choices. Okay, now to exit from different gate, if we enter from this, now we have only, this is 5 for entrance, and to exit there are only 4 choices, because already we have used the first gate. So there are 4 choices to exit. Okay, so total number of ways will be here. Total number of ways required will be simply here 5 into 4, that is 20. That's your answer. Okay, so that means in this case how this principle is being applied here. So let's see here. Entrance, that means the first thing is we can enter. Okay, to enter we have 5 choices. This is the first thing. Okay, second thing is to exit. Okay, to exit means how many choices are there? 4. That means first thing is done in 5 ways. Second thing is being done in 4 4 ways, so total ways will be 20. This is the basic principle of counting. There are, see here, how many in transcripts? 4 in transcript. There are 4 choices to enter. Am I right? And now see here, 9 choices to exit. Okay, in a different way. So by basically, see here, we can enter in 4 different ways now, and we can exit or leave the gate in 9 different ways. Okay, so by basic principle of counting, basic principle of counting, it is here the total number of ways required will be simply 4 into 9. 4 into 9 gives here 36. That's your answer. Okay, this is 36 your answer. Okay, so we can enter independently in 4 different ways, and we can exist, we can leave the gate, or we can exit the gate in 9 different ways. Okay, so by basic principle of counting, total number of ways required will be 4 into 9, 36. Thank you so much. That means how many doors are there? There are 6 doors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are the 6 doors. That means we can enter. See here, there are how many choices? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 6 choices, isn't it? There are 6 choices, and to leave from a different door. Already, suppose we have used this one, so now we can exit or leave by remaining 5 choices. There are here 5 choices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 choices to leave from different door. There are how many choices? There are 5 choices. So we can write here by basic principle of counting, 6 into 5 equals 30 ways are required answer. Okay, it's so simple. So again, let me explain here. We have 6 doors, so to enter we can use them any one of 6 doors. Okay, so 6 choices. This can be done to enter, that means entrance can be done 6 independently in 6 different ways. Now as we have to use different, as we have to leave the door or the hostel by a different gate, so there are 5 choices because already one is used. So 6 into 5 is your answer. 30 is your answer. Thank you. Solution. So there are children here. 3 number of children is 3. Colleges here 7. Okay, 3 children and 7 colleges. Okay, 7 colleges. So that means for first child there are 7 choices. First child can choose one of these 7 colleges. So for first there are 7 choices. For second child, if we talk, already one will be chosen, so there will be only, there are 6 choices. For if we talk about third one, as already 2 colleges are chosen, so there will be only 5 choices. Now by basic principle of counting, required wage will be how much? Required wage equals simply we'll multiply the number of choices. 7 into 6 into 5. So 5 into 6, 30. 30 into 7, 210. It's your required answer. Hope you understood. These are very simple questions. Always try to use the basic principle of counting. Okay. So basic principle of counting means we'll multiply all the choices which can be chosen, which can happen independently in different ways. Okay, this is by basic principle of counting. So first, for first child, 7 choices are there. For second, 6 choices are there. For third, 5 choices are there. So by basic principle of counting, the total number of ways required will be 7 into 6 into 5. Hope you understood. If you like this video, if you understood, please don't forget to share this among your friends. Don't forget to subscribe my channel and also hit the bell icon so that you'll be notified at first and you'll be getting my video as soon as I upload it. Thank you so much. There are 5 main roads between city A and city B. In how many ways can a man go from A to B and return by a different road? This is our question. Okay, so again, let's solve this. To solve this, let's talk about the choices. Okay, the solution is here. From A to B, how many roads are there? That means 5 roads, as given here. 5 roads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so to go from A to B, how many choices are there? There are 5 choices. Okay, so we can choose any one of them. So suppose you have chosen first one. So now while returning, as you have to go by a different road, so there are only here 1, 2, 3 and 4. There are only 4 choices. So to return by a different, if we are talking about different road while returning, so there will be there are how many choices? 4 choices. So total or required wage will be, therefore required wage will be how much? So 5 choices to come and 4 choices to return. Okay, so from A to B there are 5 choices. From B to A there will be 4 choices, so it will be simply 5 into 4, 20. 20 is your answer. Okay, so to move from A to B, you can see here from A to B we can choose independently different 5 routes. Different 5 routes can be chosen here, but to return from a different gate, that means to return by a different road from B to A, we are not allowed to use the first one that has been already chosen. So there will be only 4 choices. So 5 into 4 will be our answer. Hope you understood this. The question is, there are 5 main roads between cities A and B and 4 between city B and C. The question is, in how many ways can a person drive from A to C and return without driving on the same road twice? That means, let's see here, the solution is like this here. So from A to B there are 5 roads, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the roads between cities A and B. Now between B and C there are 4 roads, 1, 2, 3, 4 between B and. Now the question is, in how many ways can a man or a person drive from A to C and return from C to A by different routes? While doing so, how can we solve this? This is the question. So it's very simple. So let me talk about the choices. Okay, so you have to move from A to C and come back to C, from C to A. So from C to A to C. See here, how many choices are there? So there will be first here, we can choose any one of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So from A to, first we have to move here A to B, and B to C. So there will be here 5 and for B to C there will be 4. That means from moving or from driving, while driving from A to C there will be 5 into 4 choices. Okay. Now from returning, that means while returning from C to A, see here, from C to B will map first and then will drive from B to A. While returning, suppose these first are being used, so there are only 3 choices from C to B, 3, and from here, now we are here, we have choices 1, 2, 3, remaining 4. That means there will be 3 into 4, is here how much? 20, and here it is 12 choices. Okay, so required choice will be here, required wage will be, total required wage will be here. So while moving from A to C there are 20 choices, and while returning by a different route it will be here 12 choices, so total will be here 240 wage will be the required answer. Have you understood? So it's very easy and it's very simple also. Okay, easily you can understand. So always while solving this type of problem, what you should do is always try to find the total number of ways, total number of choice, and then multiply them. So from A to C first, while moving A to C, there will be 5 into 4 choices. Now while returning back from C to A, remember that already we are not allowed to use the road, or we have to drive from a different road. Okay, so there will be, as we have used first one, so there will be 3 choices, and second will be here, already used first one, so 4 choices, so total will be 20 into 12. That saves our correct answer. How many 240 numbers of at least 3 digits can be formed from integers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, we are trying to form different digits from the given 6 digits, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but in our answer we are only allowed to take at least 3 different digits. That means maybe that number may be of 3 digit, maybe of 4 digit, maybe of 5 digit, maybe of 6 digit also. So let's solve this. To solve this solution, to solve this, we'll follow this method. Let me solve here and show you. So for, if we talk about at least 3 means, remember at least 3 means, at least 3 means it is here 3, maybe 4, 5, 6 also. Okay, at least 3 means minimum 3. Okay, so possible means maybe of 3 digits, maybe 4, 5, 6, these are the possible. So for 3 digits, how do we solve 3 digits? That means 1, 2, 3. 3 digits means for first there are 6 choices, for second 5 choices, for third one 4 choices. So we can write here 120 is answer. For 4 digits, for 4 digits it will be here 1, 2, 3, 4. That means here 6 choices, 5, 4, 3. So it will be simply here 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 means here it is will be 30 into, so this is 360 for 5 digits. For 5 digits it will be here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So first, as for first 6, 5, 4, 3 and 2, so if we multiply them we'll be getting our required wage. So it is here times 2 is 720 for 6 digits. For 6 digits, so choices will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So it is here 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and if we multiply them then we'll be getting the total number of wage. Simply it is here 720. So total wage required will be, total wage required will be simply here, maybe this or this or this. In this is the case of or, so we'll add here 120 plus 360 plus 720 plus 720, and it gives here 720, 1400, 14 and 3 17, 17, 18 and 18, 18, 18, 1800. So and this will be here 60, 80, 100. So 1920 will be your correct answer. This is the answer. Hope you understood this. Remember, the main point is here at least 3 digit where. So you try please, if the case is here at most 3 digits, then what's its answer? Please you try and write its answer in comment box. Okay, what will be the total number of choices if we have to form at most 3 digit numbers from this 6 digits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Hope you are understanding, hope you are getting whatever I'm explaining here. If you're beginning, once again warm welcome you all to channel mathistricky, that is mathistricky. Remember, hard work and practice and practice. There is no shortcut for this too. If you practice, there is saying also, practice makes man perfect, and you will be excelling and excelling. By practice and hard work, you can excel in mathematics. You saw how many numbers of 3 digits less than 500 can be formed from integers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, so let's see here. We have to form 3 digit numbers. So let me write here. Solution is very simple. It's very simple. 3 digits means see here 1, 2, 3. Let's place here 3 spaces. 3 digits means 3 spaces. Now we have to form a number which is being always less than 500. So there are only, so let's talk about the condition is for here this third place. Okay, that means the unit 10 and 100 place. For 100 place, how many choices will be there? Remember that we can't choose any one of these 6 digits because the number should be always less than 500. So we can only choose these 4 numbers. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 are only suitable for 100 place because the number must be less than 500. So there are 4 choices. Now suppose we have chosen first one. So suppose we have chosen this one. So remaining will be here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we can choose any one of these 5 for the 10th place. Okay, so 5 choices here. Now already we have chosen 2 numbers here. Remember, right? Suppose this one and then suppose you have chosen this. So remaining are here 1, 2, 3, 4. That will be the choice for the unit place. Okay, once let me explain again. Okay, so here remember we have to form a number, 3 digit number which is less than 500. So we can choose only 1, 2, 3 or 4 for the 100 place. Now after choosing one of them, there will be only now 5 numbers. Suppose you have chosen 1, so remaining will be here. So 5, any one of the remaining 5 can be chosen for the 2nd place, that is 10th place. Now remaining, we have chosen 2 digits, 2 numbers. So given from 2 integers, we have already chosen 2. So the remaining 4 will be the choices for the unit place. So by basic principle of counting, required weights will be simply here 4 into 5 into 4. That's here 20 into 4. It will be simply 80. That's your answer. It is like this. Okay. Of the numbers formed by using all the figures 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, only once how many are even. Okay. So let me solve this. So we are trying to form a 5 digit number. So we are here. We are allowed to use all the 5 numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 digits are given, but we have to get only even numbers. For even numbers, remember here, for even number, unit place must be what? Even. Okay, so that means for unit place there are only how many choices? 2 and 4. We can choose here 2 or 4. So there are only 2 choices here. Now suppose you have chosen 2, so remaining will be here. If you have chosen 2, so there are here 1, 2, 3, 4 choices, 3 choices, 2 choices and 1. So required weights will be here. Required weights will be simply here 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 2. So it is here 8 into 6 is here. The question is like this: how many numbers between 4,000 and 5,000 can be formed with the digits 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7? So for this also, that means we have to form a number between 4000 and 5000. That means here 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That means 4-digit numbers we have to form. But always remember the numbers should be between 4000 and 5000. It means here for, see here, unit place, 10th place, 100 place and 1000. So 1000 place there is only one choice. That means we can use only 4. So the choice is only 1. Now this 4 is already used. So what are the choices for 100 place? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 choices. For 10th place, suppose you have chosen this one. So the remaining choices will be 1, 2, 3, 4. And then for unit place will be here. Suppose you have chosen this 1, 2, 3. So total ways required will be simply here. Let's multiply this 1 into 5 into 4 into 3. So it is here 20 into 3. It is simply 60. And that's your answer 10 here. How many numbers of 3 digit can be formed from the integers 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6? Another question is there, how many of them are divisible by 5? Let me solve this. So it's very simple here. First part is, for first part, so we have to form a 3-digit number, means 1, 2, 3. Let's place here 3 spaces. So this should be filled by 5. So for first unit place there are 5 choices. See here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And for second there will be 4 choices. For that means for unit place 5 choices. For 10th place 4 choices. For 100 place there will be 3 choices. So total ways required will be simply here by basic principle of counting. We can write here 5 into 4 into 3, and it is here 65 into 4. So now the question is second part, how many of them are divisible by 5? So again let's say 1, 2, 3. 3 places are there, but see here, to be divisible by 5, there must be 5 or 0 in unit place, isn't it? Unit place, but we have only 5 here, so 5 means only one choice is there for unit place. Now once 5 is chosen, now there are 4 choices for this, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the remaining 3 choices for, suppose you have chosen this, so 3 choices for the 100 place. So required ways will be here, required ways will be simply here. So 3 into 4 into 1, answer is simply 12. Okay, hope you understood this. If you have any confusion, ask me. Please write it in comment also. And if you want to make me videos of your interest on your topic in which you are interested, then please you write in comment also. I'll be uploading videos for you, for your for the topic in which you are interested. Thank you so much. Question number 11 is like this: how many odd numbers of 3 digits can be formed from the given integers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Okay, so solution we have to form here. Remember, so 2 conditions are given. 3-digit numbers 1, 2, 3, 3 spaces. Remember, it should be odd. Okay, so odd number. Okay, so for this, to get odd number, what should be there? Unit place. The condition is for unit place. So to get odd number, there must be odd integer, that means digit, you can say digit, odd digit at unit place. That is, see here, for unit place there are only maybe 1, maybe 3, maybe 5. So there are 3 choices for this. Suppose you have taken 1, so the remaining will be 1, 2, 3, 4, and any one of these 4 can be chosen for second place here. 10th place, so it will be here 4. Now suppose you have chosen this, so remaining 3 can be used for the 100 place. This is here 3. So by basic principle of counting, we can, so total weights required will be simply here 3 into 4 into 3 here 9 into 4, it is here 36. That's your answer. Question number 12. The question is like this: how many 3-digit numbers less than 400 can be formed from digits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 if no digit is repeated? And the question is also there. Let me solve the first one. We have to form 3-digit numbers, remember, right? So but it should be less than 400, means we can have only choices 1, 2, 3 for 100 place. That means 1, 2, 3. So there are 3 choices. Now suppose you have chosen 1, so remaining will be here out of, say here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now you have chosen, suppose you have this, then 2, 3, 4 choices will be here. So total weights required will be simply here. So 3 into 5 into 4, 20 into 3, it is 60. First part, this is first part. Now second part, let me here, second part. We have to get now this 3-digit number 1, 2, 3, but it should be divisible by 5. So it should be less than 400. So again here choices are 1, 2, 3. See, 3 choices for 100 place. It should be divisible by 5, means unity place must be here 5. So here 5. Now you have chosen 2, so remaining is 4 here. So here only, so 5 is only, so only one choice here 1. So 1 into 3. So required weights will be here. So it's the choice, not the number here. So 1, simply write here 5. So 3 into 4 into 1, that's here 12 is your correct answer. Thank you so much. Hope you understood this. If you like this video, don't hesitate to share among your friends. Encourage me and please like and subscribe my channel.
Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you like this video. Please do share this video with your friends, in your circle, in your social media, and please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you so much. God bless you.